What's going on, everybody? Mike here with iSMELL. Hope this video is finding everyone well, that y'all are smelling good and feeling great. In today's video, we are going to be tackling a tag concept, a very popular tag concept to be specific, as this is one that does tend to float around the community from time to time. This time, it is coming from the homie Dedrick Hick Jr. What I have been commissioned to do is to put together a list of fragrances. Every single one of these fragrances are going to be designed to give you that little bit extra confidence. These are confidence-boosting fragrances.
Today we're going to do a tag video. This video is 5 of the most confidence-boosting fragrances in my collection. So I'm going to include some people who I, have built relationships with in the fragrance community. I got my guy iSMELL, my dog Mike, out of Houston, Texas, man. Built a real brotherhood with him.
What I have are 5 absolute bangers. Every single one of these are going to give you just that little bit extra of an edge. When you wear them, they are designed to give you confidence. We have quite a few fragrances to get through in this video. I'll see y'all on the other side of the intro. Before I start showing any of these fragrances, I do want to quickly reiterate that this concept of confidence-boosting fragrances is a very popular one that does float around the community from time to time. I state that again because I'm not sure if Dedrick was aware, but I have done this specific video in the past, but I have no problems doing it again. Dedrick is the homie. Big salute to you. If anybody is interested in checking out that video, though, I will leave a marker up there. I did not reference that video prior to hitting record and shooting this video. It would be interesting to know what kind of overlap there would be. But I'm not going to keep y'all here too long. I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes, and what I'm going to say about fragrance number 1, and no, they are not in any particular order, is that this is one that is officially my favorite blind buy pickup of 2022. I rant and rave about this first one. It comes from the Middle Eastern house of Afnan. The name of this fragrance is Tarathi Blue. Tarathi Blue is going to be a cost-effective alternative to Tiger's Bulgari, a $400 fragrance. What I want to say is that if you are a fan of Bleu de Chanel, you are absolutely going to love this fragrance as well. If you enjoy the blue genre, you will love this fragrance. It's not overly complex. What you get essentially are citrus notes, woody notes, and very heavy musk. It says that there's patchouli and amber as well. I'm not so sure. I don't necessarily pick that up. What I pick up is shower jelly blue goodness. This is a beast mode fragrance that will last you all day. 5 or 6 sprays, you will not have to reapply. This is a signature worthy scent that could be worn all year. I'll throw a couple in the air for you right now. Yeah, I was not expecting to love this fragrance so much. I've had this fragrance now for about a month and a half, 2 months, and I've already worn it at least 10 times. Big shout out to Neil, aka Miami Cuddles, for putting me on to this fragrance. This one right here was love at first sniff. If you want to experience Bulgari Tiger on a budget, and or you are a gigantic lover of blue fragrances, I have 100% confidence that you will love Afnan Tarathi Blue as well. It's a banger, an absolute confidence boosting fragrance. At the number 1 spot, Tarathi Blue. The second confidence boosting fragrance that I'm going to be featuring today is one that I showcased when George, aka the Fragrance Apprentice, challenged me to put together a list of fragrances that, had I were to start this journey all over again, these would be the ones that I pick up first. It's a fragrance that I love so much that if I could showcase it on every single citrusy summer fragrance video, I would, but that's just not conducive. Which fragrance am I talking about? This one comes from John Varvatos. The name of this fragrance is Artisan Pure. Artisan Pure, in a nutshell, is a citrusy, musky fragrance with green tendencies. You're gonna get a whole host of citrus notes. It's gonna have some zesty and zingy ginger. You're gonna have sharp petitgrain, slight woody notes, and a very heavy musk. I love absolutely everything about this fragrance. I love the way it smells. I love the way the presentation looks. I love how I can just grab it on and go. It's very hot in Texas, so this is a fragrance that I can wear through a good majority of the year. My only regret is that I did not get the bigger bottle, but either way, you're not gonna break the bank with John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Most of the time, you're not gonna break the bank with John Varvatos in general. This is not a beast mode fragrance like Tarothi Blue, but not every single fragrance has to be. Citrus fragrances don't last a long time traditionally. This one lasts above average when you compare it to many of the other citrus offerings, and John Varvatos excels outside in hot weather. Definitely a fragrance that boosts my confidence every single time I wear it. A beautifully crafted fragrance from head to toe. Number 2, we have John Varvatos Artisan Pure. So the third confidence boosting fragrance that I'm gonna talk about today is one that I deem to be an absolute quintessential, with emphasis on essential fragrance for every serious fragrance enthusiast. Whether you're new to the game or whether you're a hardcore, at some point you have stopped to check this one out. Fragrance number 3 comes from the house of Versace. The name of this one is Versace Pour Homme. In a nutshell, Versace Pour Homme is a fresh and clean, safe, floral, inoffensive, and super mass appealing fragrance that literally can be worn all year. I picked this one up very early in my fragrance journey, so I confidently wear it because I have so many positive scent memories attributed to this fragrance. I don't even need to look at notes. I already know what's in it. It's a ton of citrus, fresh and clean floral neroli, as well as slight hints of Bulgarian rose. It's not overly feminine though. It's going to have some clary sage, which gives it an herbaceousness, and it sits with some sweet tonka bean near the base. Everything about this fragrance is amazing. It smells beautiful in the air, decent to slightly above average longevity. You can wear it to the gym, you can wear it to the job, you can wear it running errands, you can literally wear it everywhere. This is signature scent in the highest form of the word. I bought this one as a tester, that's why it does not have a cap. Sometimes testers do not have a cap. I bought this full presentation as a tester for right around $50. You're not gonna break the bank. I'm on my 3rd bottle, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I've picked it up very early in my fragrance journey, and this one definitely boosts my confidence. It deserved to be on this list. At the number 3 spot from the house of Versace, we have Versace Pour Homme. The 4th confidence boosting fragrance that I'm gonna talk about today is going to be, out of all the fragrances that get featured in today's video, the most expensive. A full-size presentation is going to set you back around $100. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me because this house is rarely ever discounted. Fragrance number 4 comes from the house of Chanel. The name of this one goes by Platinum Egoise. So with Platinum Egoise, we are going a bit green on the fougere side, and it does wear classic. This one came out in 1993, but by no means does it smell dated. What I like about Platinum Egoise is that it can be dressed up, and it's a good spring warm weather fragrance. It has a bit of class to it, which means that it is going to increase your confidence, because class and confidence, they kind of go hand in hand. What I want to say is that if you grew up a fan loving Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce, I am fairly confident you are going to like this one as well. They are by no means one-to-one, but they do share a similar scent profile, and some of the notes are quite similar as well. I know off the top of my head that there's lavender as well as sandalwood in there, but I did pull up the notes. It smells amazing. You're also going to get rosemary, petitgrain, geranium, clary sage, oak moss. There are a ton of notes in this fragrance. As most fragrances in the 90s, they always have a lot of notes. Definitely a fragrance that I've been absolutely enjoying. I picked it up a few months ago, and it got a very heavy rotation in the spring. A fragrance that increases my confidence every single time I wear it. At the number 4 spot from Chanel, we have Platinum Egoise. So the 5th confidence boosting fragrance that I'm going to be featuring today is one that I will admit I have a ton of sentimental value towards. Before I knew who Jeremy Fragrance was, before I knew what the fragrance community was, I was already rocking this one. I'm talking about pre-formulation days. Yes, I admit its best days are behind it, but for the simple reason that I have so many positive scent memories towards this fragrance, I am going to be featuring it right now. Fragrance number 5 comes from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. The name of this fragrance is La Nuit de l'Homme. Absolutely love this fragrance, you guys. I will admit, this is not a fragrance that I would wear in the winter anymore. I'm talking cool summer nights. In fall, primarily, is when I'm going to wear this one. This is also not a fragrance that I'm wearing as a date fragrance anymore. This is more so around the house, cuddle buddy type weather. We're talking spicy cardamom next to somebody on a couch, right out the shower, because this fragrance has lavender. It just kind of has this aromatherapy to calm you down. This is an intimate fragrance, not a beast mode fragrance anymore. Like I said, you're going to get cardamom and lavender primarily in this fragrance. It does open up bright. It does have some bergamot, and there are some light woody notes in the base. All in all, this is a beautiful fragrance, a timeless scent profile. Yves Saint Laurent is well renowned for creating fragrances, smooth fragrances with a bit of class. Absolutely love this fragrance, love everything about it. Last but not least, YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. All right, you guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for me. Those are 5 confidence boosting fragrances, which give me that little bit extra of an edge. I wanna thank Dedrick for including me in this tag. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna pass this tag on over to a few people. The first person I'm going to include is Alex over at LX Fragrance. I'm not sure if you do tags, brother, but if you do, by all means, feel free to hop on this one. I would be genuinely curious to know what fragrances you wear to help you boost your confidence. The second person I'm going to include is somebody that I just recently found his channel, but I've been seeing him in the live streams. He goes by the name of Fragrance Dude. If you want to hop on this tag, brother, by all means, feel free to do so. I would be genuinely curious as well to see what fragrances you wear to help you boost your confidence. And the third person, last but not least, that I'm going to include today is Scent-Triguing. He's a recent channel that I found. I don't know how long he's been making videos, but he's a cool, laid-back guy. I want to know what fragrances you wear, brother, to help you increase your confidence. I really do love and appreciate all the support. If you enjoy fragrance related content, if you found value in this video, I am going to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Listen, it takes like 2 seconds. Just click the button. It's free dollars. It literally costs you nothing. We have a ton of exciting content coming down the pipe, including a summer collab with somebody that we've been in talks to make this happen. So I am genuinely curious to see it materialize and manifest. Until next time, you guys, y'all take care. Stay tuned. Be safe. Bye.